about STDs. One of the most common STDs that could be hepatitis C. But now I see everyone having the question: why in all STDs? Why in all sexual transmitted diseases hepatitis C? Trust me, most of us always not look at some diseases, but they are part of our lives and they can really damage and kill. So hepatitis C is one of the most common sexual transmitted diseases that we are going to talk about. I am by name of Catherine. Then afterwards, after some short messages, we are going to talk about STD. Stay tuned, do not change the channel. And to those who are new on our program, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned.
My name is Untitled. In life, I was given two chances: to give up my body for money and to work hard. As a girl, I chose to work hard, to become a responsible woman in life. That's why I'm a TV presenter, I'm a model, and a businesswoman. My life, my responsibility. Make a better choice, because your life, yours.
This message is brought to you by CBM Brothers.
Yeah, welcome back from that short break, and today our topic is hepatitis C. So basically, what is hepatitis C and what causes it? Is it curable? Does it kill? Does it does any harm to us? Yes, we are going to look about it today, and I'll be able to answer all the questions about it. First and foremost, hepatitis B is a sexually transmitted disease that is caused by hepatitis B virus, that is the HBV, hepatitis B virus. So it has two types. We have acute and chronic. So acute is short-lived, then chronic is long-lived. We can differentiate the two in these ways. Acute hepatitis B infection is below, or it can take not more than the 6 months. This one can be cured by your own system. So it is actually it is something like a dormant vaccine in someone's body, which can be fought by your own body system. But chronic, this one is whereby hepatitis B has grown and it has took like 6 months and longer, more than 6 months. So hepatitis B actually it kills. It is one of the most dangerous sexually transmitted disease, and we have to look at the causes. What causes hepatitis B? If you look into sexually transmitted diseases, of course, one of the main major causes can be having sexual intercourse. It can be with the person who is affected already, and still it can be you who is affected, or with someone with a dormant virus. Sexually, hepatitis B can spread whereby if your partner, or you sleep with more than one partner, having that virus, and you acquire it if you do not use protection. So it can still be caused by the saliva from that person, and also being to an open place whereby you this will work in blood areas of a person. So you have those chances of acquiring such a disease. And there is also needles whereby some of you use drugs through injection, and another person can use the same injection you used, and that person acquires the disease. So how do I know that I have hepatitis B? Hepatitis B has got several signs and symptoms. First and foremost, the yellowing of the skin. You can have a yellowy skin, and you people out there, you can be saying, I'm glowing, but that is one of the signs, the most especially sign of hepatitis B. Still, the bringing out of dark urine. or agamas getufulumia makwafu. So it is also a sign, and you can have this yellowing of the eyes. It is also a sign of hepatitis B. Having body weakness and fatigue, joints can be somehow paining every time you're weak. So those are the most common signs of hepatitis B. So in your mind, you're asking, we've looked at different and very many sexually transmitted diseases, but why hepatitis B now? First and foremost, hepatitis B kills, and it has no cure. It has no cure, to tell you the truth. But if it is dormant, or if it is acute, the one I talked about, the short-lived infection, it can be fought by your own body system. But if it grows, actually, it really affects the young ones, because these newborn babies, they do not show signs. For example, the yellowing of the body, you cannot see it. But when that disease go on growing within them, it can be a problem and becomes chronic. Because being chronic, it is whereby it is already 6 months and more. That's when you know that you have a chronic infectious disease of hepatitis B. So we need to always be careful. Always test before sleeping or having sexual intercourse with your partner, and to avoid our babies from acquiring such an infectious disease. Most especially the mothers, the pregnant mothers, have to test. All else, talk to the doctors when you give those newborn babies so they do not have that virus. So as we continue seeing hepatitis B, we'll be right back in short messages. I will deliver you more.
My name is Nabisenke Juliet, aka Kimwanda's Wakanda Wakaida. On my life timetable, I was presented with 2 dishes, and that is drugs and talent. But I chose talent. That's why I'm a TV presenter, I'm an actress and a comedian, because my life, my responsibility. So make a better choice in life. Your life, your responsibility.
This message is brought to you by CBM Classic Brothers Mountain.
Welcome back from that short break. So now I'm welcoming every question that is coming from you who are streaming live, and those who want to know more about hepatitis C. I have a lot I've not talked about, but you can be out there having questions about it. I'm here to answer every question that you should be asking about it, and to get answers and solutions to it. Yes, some of you are asking, how can I know that I have hepatitis C? The first thing you have to know, all how you have to know, is by testing. You have to go in and test whether you have it or not. Sometimes, remember, hepatitis B affects the liver, and it can lead to failure of the liver functions. It can also lead to liver cancer. So how do you know that you have it? Sometimes you'll be having a scarring body, like a yellowish body, and it is also a sign. I remember I told you the signs of it, and loss of appetite, nausea, a lot of things that shows that you have hepatitis B. So the only way you have to know that you have it is by testing. That's when you know that I have hepatitis B, because you can have loss of appetite. There are very many diseases that bring such a condition. But if you test and find out that you have it, then it's better you keep yourself in a way of not affecting it, because basically it cannot be cured. But how are you going to keep yourself from not affecting the others? First and foremost, we have some vaccines that can help one not to affect others, which is advisable by the doctors. It helps not to affect others, and also making your partners to vaccinate before they go in any intercourse or sexual intercourse with you. And still, how are we supposed to prevent it? How are we going to prevent hepatitis B? First and foremost, you have to use a condom while engaging in sexual intercourse. People out there just do it barely, but it is not safe for you, because in that you can bring in different kinds of diseases, not only hepatitis B, there is HIV, there are very more sexual transmitted diseases. Still, we look at vaccinating, most especially the baby newborns, because if you do not vaccinate them, they are likely to get that disease a mother can be carrying. And you have to always visit the doctors to know whether you have it or you do not have it. Yes, another one is asking, can it affect children? Yes, it can affect children through mother to child. If a mother or a pregnant lady has hepatitis C, when you're giving birth, they have to do it early and they vaccinate that newborn baby, because if you do not do it, it can affect that child, and you can't know that that person, that baby is affected, because it sometimes starts dormant, you cannot see the signs, and when it grows to chronic, and chronic lasts for almost 6 months and more, and it's a lifetime disease. It doesn't cure. How are we supposed to prevent it? More and more preventions are there, but basically we need to vaccinate, also especially the doctors, people who live with those people in people in places whereby you got into interactions with those patients. You need to vaccinate adolescent people turning 20 and teens. They engage in sexual intercourse. And these people who have more than one partner, you need to vaccinate. And also be careful as you're engaging in such intercourse, because it is really dangerous for you, your partners, and your children that you will be giving birth as soon as possible. So basically, hepatitis B is something which is really common, a very common sexual transmitted disease, and if you do not take enough, if you do not actually be careful with it, it can cause and it can lead you to death. So if you do not vaccinate, or if you do not prevent yourself from acquiring it, it can lead you to liver cancer, liver failure, whereby the liver doesn't work. So the only advice I can give you is to test and also vaccinate. That's when we will help each other to do not acquire such a disease. We'll be right back after some short messages.
My name is Zimbabwe's Katrina. In life, I was given 2 chances: to give up my body for money and to work hard. As a girl, I chose to work hard, to become a responsible woman in life. That's why I'm a TV presenter, I'm a model, and a businesswoman. My life, my responsibility. Make a better choice, because your life, your responsibility.
This message is brought to you by CBM Brothers.
Yes, we'll be back from that short break. As we're winding up, we need to know the precautions on how to avoid HBV or on how to avoid the hepatitis B virus. First and foremost, we need to know the sexual status, as in the HBV status of our sexual partners. Did you people go out and test on your status of HBV? You have to test. That is one of the precautions that is needed. Secondly, we need to use condoms as we're engaging in sexual intercourse. Definitely, we have to avoid illegal drugs. Illegal drugs are not good, basically, for the liver, since hepatitis B affects the liver. So when it finds you already, when the liver is not in good terms, it can definitely start from chronic. And if you know you have acute hepatitis B virus, that is not long-lived but short-lived, you can avoid things like red meat, alcohol, which affects the liver, so that you can keep on keeping the virus dormant in your body. So, viewers, today we've talked a lot about hepatitis B, but still you can be out there having several questions. You have a right to comment below our channel and ask a question, or even on our WhatsApp number, which is 0782 46 94 86. They ask more questions about it and you will be answered, because it is a serious disease. Do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. It is CBM TV Care Room, and we are sponsored by Palm Hotel and Discount Hotel. They are really lively places. You're welcome to have fun. It is really a nice place. I really know it is a nice place. And basically, CBM has opened up opportunities for people out there who would like to join modeling. It's called the Bloma. It is the Bloma. It's for modeling in different categories. You can be an usher, you can be a victim, in very many categories. So you're welcome. It's located at Palm Hotel, around, Chifeka, down there. It's around Mukwano Mall. Yeah, you can come. The directions will be on our YouTube channel. So modeling, people, you are there with dreams of modeling, fashion, even presenting. Opportunities are still open for you, people out there. And people, COVID-19 is real. Some of you are now forgetting your mask, sanitizing. Please continue sanitizing, continue putting on your mask, because you can avoid hepatitis B, since I've told you what it brings, what it causes, what it does to your body, and you die of it. People, we need the masks on us, we need sanitizing, and that is it. Thanks for streaming in live. Bye-bye.